Hi, beautiful Libra. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Libra, this is your general reading, and that means it can be about anything and everything. And if you hear me talk about love, you can apply it to your work life. If you hear me talk about work, you can apply it to your love life. And just toss it around however you feel like it resonates for you. I've set the time frame to all of July of 2021. So let's see what's going on for you, Libra. I'm going to start with an overall energy, and then we're just going to go deeper and deeper into the message. And at the end of the reading, there's going to be an extension to go even deeper if you feel like you resonate with the message. Libra. Truth be told is the first one that comes out. Opening the window to your soul. Something else here for Libra initially. If Libra didn't come out, orphaned. Feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, feeling like you don't belong. Overcoming those obstacles and getting ready for change. If Libra didn't come out. Mending and cleaning it up. Okay. So, truth be told, just give me a second. I mean, I have jeans on. I'm just going to show you for the sake of it. I have jeans on here today. So, it's not me, and I don't think it's that bad. These jeans are not that bad. Maybe not my finest jeans, but still. There's something here today that we start off with. Okay, so you know how people during this pandemic or whatever interviews they've been doing on Zoom or like whatever talk shows or whatever, you know, you're supposed to show up on camera, maybe even for work, showing up on camera, sitting in meetings, and all of that. And it's like from the top up, it's all fine and beautiful, but from the from the waist down, it's like there's something here today that is like it looks so beautiful and good and polished from the top, like from the middle and up, and then on the bottom here is like a little, it's like pajama pants or you know whatever. I don't know what that is about. It's like. That's all I'm being given. So I don't know if there's somebody who just decided, who's just about to go on to this meeting that just decided like, oh, you look very properly put together on the top, but then on the bottom is like, oh boy, if they saw me. Maybe that's just for one person that is what you did. I don't know why to spend all that time. Maybe just so that you feel recognized, Libra. Mail. Incoming mail. It's like, and underneath it, it's really golden. We have the golden mask. And the golden mask for me is always about theater. It's about like some sort of recognition. Theater, the golden mask. It's really beautiful. And that sits underneath the not so polished. Take that however that resonates for somebody. Besides that, it's like, okay, we're really honest here. Truth be told, we've opened the window to the soul. We've opened the window to the heart. The love comes flying out. It's really honest. It's really authentic. And with the number 14, it's just all about beauty and empathy and grace and kindness. Transparency. Really, transparency. We're going to go deeper and find out what that is. And then these two cards coming out together. And we saw the orphan card flipping, but it didn't come out. So that is not the heaviest energy here. That is not what's going on. But there's something that you're mending from that. Feeling abandoned, feeling like somebody left you out in the cold, feeling like you were not, like you were in something and then you were not. And you're mending this, maybe not with the person itself, or maybe not with the work situation or the experience itself, but you're mending it within yourself. 52 there speaks about, for me, 52 weeks. So that's like we've come a full year and you're mending it. Maybe it has taken you a year. It has taken you a couple of years to just mend this thing. But it's a wrapping up. 52 is like It's 52 weeks out of the year. So it's like we're coming to the end. If we're in week 52, we're just crossing, like coming from the old to the new year. So there's something you're wrapping up here and you're mending it together with this clean up. And this has turned into my vibrational card. And obviously all the other cards are also vibrational, but this is my vibration card. Like whatever hardship that you've been in, or lower frequencies or lower vibration, you're cleaning it up. You're basically, literally, on a very core level, you're just rising up in your vibration right now. Cleaning it out. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start with the truth be told, with this beautiful card, this beautiful image. What is going on there for Libra? Can we clarify this for Libra, please? Wow. So the first card coming, they're both purple. So there's a lot of spiritual growth here has taken place with both number one, or if I can, there we go. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician. It doesn't get much better than this. Number one, brand new beginning, starting fresh, starting new. And with the 10, because of the 1, we already have a number 1. Then the 10 is like, okay, so the 1, we're now coming full circle. 10 is a completion. 52 is a completion. 5 plus 2 is 7, which is a completion. 10 is a completion. You've done something that you're now moving away from. A cycle has ended, and we're moving forward now. So there's you come full circle in something. You're moving forward into something brand new, a brand new beginning there. And I love the Magician is the first card that flies out. This is truth be told. This is you opening up to the world, showing yourself to the world, being authentic, coming into this 14 energy. Like I said, empathetic, graceful, transparency, all of that beauty. And then there's something with a golden mask, like to get recognition for your creation, for your hard work. Becoming the magician, literally stepping into the magician of yourself, Libra. It's like you've decided to take matters in your own hands. You've decided to move on. And really, this is just for me talking about if you have sort of been the outcast or the abandoned person, or sort of being in a little bit on the outside of things, on the not maybe so much on Autobahn, and like in the center of things, you're now coming into to the center of your own life, and you're starting to create exactly what it is that you want. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. Together with the Wheel, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So beautiful. And then we have this mending and clean it up. The mending and clean it up. What is that for Libra? Third, purple border. The spiritual growth here, Libra, is enormous. The spiritual growth, the spiritual insights, the ascension, the awakening is quite profound. And we also have like 1 and then 10 and then 2. So it's a beautiful process. It's a really beautiful process here. The High Priestess with the Magician, like the mending when they clean it up, it's like you understand. This is you starting to really listen and pay attention to your own intuition, to really sort of connecting in with your inner being and really starting to pay attention to your intuition. That is the thing to start to climb up, like to just sit in meditation, to just meditate and allow for your vibration to raise. You don't even have to do anything. You don't have to listen to a guided meditation. You don't have to say anything in particular. To just sit down and quiet your mind so that you'll stop thinking about everyday life, about the resistance or the hardship of life. If you just stop that automatically the vibration will start to raise. So we're the cleaning it up or the mending, like coming into healing or coming into a whole place and raising your vibration. It's all about quieting that mind and just allowing for that vibration to rise and coming into this high priestess where she's just one big walking intuition. She's also very motherly. I always get with the high priestess and sometimes with the empress, it's such a motherly feeling. This is not a gender specific read, but I have to still say it's a very motherly feel. It's the mother's love. It's the mother's touch for a child or to just take care of others and to start to do the same caretaking for yourself. This is quite powerful. I just have to show you how they look together. The Magician with the Wheel of Fortune with the High Priestess. It's like, who are you becoming? What is this? Okay, so going deeper into the message, what can we tell Libra here, please? Feels like one more, but we'll see. There you go. 4 and 5. I mean, the first card that came out was Wisdom. Yeah. Like I said, who are you? The Magician with the Wheel of Fortune with the High Priestess. You're opening the window to your soul. You're being so authentic and transparent. You really are transparent. It's so... Wow, Libra. This is going to be for one person. I just need to acknowledge one person. Transparent. So... yeah, the outcast, the abandoned person, the feeling like you don't belong, that can still be for the general population, but it's not going to be for the general population of Libra that you're being a transgender. There's this person, I just want to acknowledge you, or you're in the vicinity of somebody. It might not be specifically you, Libra, but it might be somebody that's right next to you. So it's very much in your vicinity. It's very much your life as well. That there's somebody who's undergoing this transgender change right now. Going from a woman to a man or a man to a woman. And they're bearing their soul. They're shifting everything right now. They're being because the transparency, it just came out so strongly. Like the word is just so highlighted. And I was like, why is it so highlighted? Transparent. So there's a parent that is being transgender. And I feel like that's probably for one person in this Libra community. And it might not even be Libra, but it's you staying right next. It might be you who has a parent who is transgender. I just want to acknowledge this person. I do too, obviously, but like the message of love, there's just flowing in here for that person is enormous. For the bravery and the strength and the gut that they have to undergo this change, to come out as this is who I am. That is really powerful. Okay, yeah, but still, Libra, who are you? You're undergoing this change. You come from this place of also feeling abandoned, also feel like you don't really belong. Like, where's your place in the world? To then have like it's the end of delays. It's the end of a stagnant situation. You're mending the whole situation. You're rising your vibration. The wheels are turning. You're becoming the magician, you're becoming the high priestess, and you're coming into wisdom. It's one thing to be clever and smart and witty and sharp and all of that. It's a whole, to me anyway, there's a whole other ball game. It's a whole other ball park to come into wisdom. But you are. And through this journey, the authority card comes out. And through this journey, I just feel like you're becoming the leader. I think like from the very early stages or from the very early beginning, or feeling like an outcast or feeling abandoned or being literally orphaned. Probably you weren't thinking, oh, one day I'm just going to be this great teacher. I'm going to be this authority figure in my own life, and I'm going to be so freaking wise, and I'm just going to know it all. I'm going to be so in tune with my inner being. I don't think those were the things, but I think exactly that is what's taking place. The more invisible, like for myself, I will tell you a very personal thing, and that was growing up. I felt like, not at the very early age, not at a really young age, like maybe up to 8 or 9 years old, but definitely starting like maybe 10 or 11 years old up until, into my good, I don't know, 20s or even higher, feeling completely invisible to the point where I think my skin started to become gray. That's how invisible I was. And maybe not to the general population. Maybe they saw me still as somebody that was very opinionated and was really out there. But that's how I saw myself. I was very invisible. And for somebody being that invisible, and whatever is going on here for you, the outcast, the orphan feeling, the abandonment issues, whatever the opposite of that is, like it seems like all of us are practicing the opposite of what we're becoming. Here I am today in front of this camera being very visible. It took me a minute to sit behind this camera. It took me a couple of like decisions to really, to start to do this. And I still don't want to have anybody around when I do these readings or, but I am visible. And there's something very, for a while, if you're new here, you don't know this, but for a while there, I did the readings where you could just see the cards and you just actually heard my voice. And I was trying different mediums. Like I was just trying out to like, what is the best fit for me? And what is the best fit for you? Is it more interesting for you to watch me and the cards or just the cards? Like what do I do here? And I'm not going to lie. It was very liberating to just sit there and not have to show my face. It was very, very, yummy to just sort of withdraw into that place where I don't have to be seen. But that's not where I thrive. That's not where I enjoy myself the most. I enjoy this, and luckily the majority of the people said, we miss your face. It would have been quite easy to just stay in hiding if everybody says, no, we enjoy the cards way more. Maybe we're just kind to say that. But like, I'm trying to get to a point here, and that is that whatever you're like Ed Sheeran, I'm not comparing myself to Ed Sheeran in any shape or form, but Ed Sheeran, you know him. He had the hardest stutter, the toughest stutter any person could have, like growing up. He did not dare to even speak when he was a child. He had such a stutter. And oh man, I'm gonna get emotional. And his dad gave him all these records with rappers. And he slowly started to rap, and he found that when he was rapping, he did not stutter. His stutter went away. But from the not wanting to speak and having such a hard and tough stutter to actually becoming the artist that he is today, it took him some time. But my point is, the toughest thing that you dealt with growing up, or the toughest thing that you probably have dealt with even in young adulthood, is the very opposite of that is probably your gift, your passion, your excitement, what you're here to do. It seems to always be the case. Of course, there's going to be you know, it's going to be those one or two people that says, no, I've always been this happy. I've always been this visible. And then it's like, okay, good for you. But it's like, it seems like the more, the poorer I've been, the more I've asked for money. The more invisible I've been, the more I've asked for visibility and to be sure and to be secure in the visibility. The more insecure you've been, the more security you ask for. You know, it's just the way that the laws work. And I don't think, Libra, that you thought, and you might not even be here just yet, but I am telling you, the fact that you now maybe sit there and you feel insecure and you feel like you don't have all your shit together and you're not this leader or authority in your own life, and definitely not to other people, maybe feeling the quite opposite of that is even more telling that this is where you're headed. If it's you, I always also believe in free will. So obviously, if you want to, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I mean, we have 3 purple cards coming out, and these are 2 black borders, but we have 5 spiritual borders. So the purple and the black is very much about spirit, and this is what you're coming into. Authority and wisdom, like you're becoming a really wise one. With the 4 and 5 is also a process, a beautiful process going on there. So I'm going to take this into the extension. If you feel like you're drawn to this resonates with you, you're so welcome to the extension where we're going to go even deeper into the message. The link to that is in the description box. If not, thank you so much for watching, Libra, and I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys.